Hey everybody, and welcome to Miata channel. This video is going to be the first in a series of the saga of my summer and how it went completely off the rails. It's a story of where I went on 7 drives. It's how a timing belt change went completely off the deep end. It's what happened on the way home. It's why I ended up riding shotgun in the last car in the line of the drive I was supposed to be hosting. And it's the mad scramble that followed to get my car and myself ready for the Miata reunion in October. Our story starts on May 20th, 2023 with a drive called the Magical Forest Drive. We started off the morning in Tumwater, Washington, and the weather was mostly cloudy but dry and cool, with some blue sky peeking out here and there. It was absolutely perfect for some top-down driving in the forest. You'll notice that the lead car in our drive isn't a Miata. It's actually a 1997 Integra Type R, a real one. And an interesting note here, this is the first time since I joined this club that a drive has been hosted by an OTM, as we call them, which stands for Other Than Miata. You see, Ken, who hosted this drive, also has a 30th anniversary RF, but he had a little boo-boo right before this drive and he had to improvise and use his other car. I figure it's an iconic enough car that we can let it slide on this one. We made our way out of Tumwater and onto some fun, twisty roads. And if you like content like this, please like, share, and subscribe so I know that you want to see more videos like this. This drive gets its name from all the beautiful forest scenery that we drive through as part of the route. After some fun curves, we made our way into Tenino and cruised through the historic section of town. After that, the route then goes through what definitely feels like a magical forest. With lush greenery and trees that overhang the road and exciting curves that go along with stunning scenery all the way. I thought that clip was pretty cool, but let's see it again from the opposite angle. Seeing that big line of Miatas snaking down the road behind me is always a sight that makes me smile. Our next landmark on the drive is the Centralia Station. This is the last coal-fired power plant operating in the state of Washington and is scheduled to be permanently shut down in 2025. At its peak, it generated enough electricity to power the entire city of Los Angeles. So check out the train engines on the right and the hopper cars behind them. Look at how long this train is. It just seems to go on and on and on. And here on the left, if you look really fast, you can see another engine at the end of the line, and that's the end of the train. We stopped for a quick break and then headed out for the second half of the drive. And as we leave, you can see that gorgeous Integra Type R and some of the other beautiful Miatas that joined us on this drive. One of the things that I love about Washington State is that it has some absolutely beautiful scenery. And when you combine that with some fun winding roads, it's a recipe for a really memorable day. The smell of the forest adds to the natural beauty of the surroundings. Before we wrapped up the drive, we assembled all of the cars at a spot on the side of the road near the entrance to a ranch. And we set everything up for a really epic photo. From what I can see, it looks like we had about 22 Miatas on the drive that day. And once we were done, we finished it up with some more fun twisties and then gathered for lunch at a local burger place. And that was the end of the drive. The next weekend was Memorial Day, so I took off with my wife for a little bit of relaxation. But the following Saturday, I was right back in it again, this time with the second installment of Oregon Insanity. This time we had a new route that was even crazier than before, and a weather forecast that ensured this was going to be an absolutely epic day of driving. So stay tuned for that drive coming up next. But that's all I have today, and we'll see you next time.